Very beginning, Linda Little was really the founding mother, so to speak, of the OWA, and this was her concept. And it was certainly something that I don't think any of us, other than perhaps Linda, had thought about before. And it was like one of those aha moments. Of course, because back then, 15 years ago, there were not nearly as many women in leadership roles as there are now. And I think it benefited so many of us. I remember one of the first meetings we had, and we thought we had achieved the ultimate success because there were 13 people in the room, and we couldn't believe that there were 13 women who actually wanted to know about
my history with the OWA probably goes back to the beginning. I was one of the original mentors with the OWA. My little contribution to try to make a difference in 52% of the population. And I got very involved actually when I had more time to be involved, but the last few years I haven't been so involved, but I've certainly committed to it. I've paid, through my career at Titmus and Zeiss, we paid the membership for all of our women that would like to be members, because I felt strongly it's good to have a place for them to go and be heard and share ideas with people in their same situation. So I think it's been a great organization. Obviously it lasted, and when you have people like Marge who are committed to it, you couldn't get a better mentor for a young lady than Marge. I think it's a great organization.
Over the last many years, there's been a lot of changes in the demographics of optical in the ophthalmic industry in general. I know when I got involved with volunteerism with the American Optometric Association about 20 years ago, it was not uncommon for me to be the only woman in a room full of men. And it was places where I looked that I was trying to find mentors or somebody that I could look to that would be the person that I could look up to that would give me some guidance about how to manage my way through this. The Optical Women's Association has been wonderful for that, for providing some mentorship capabilities and opportunities for women who are in the ophthalmic industry. And as they kind of weave their way through their career journeys, if you will, it's been a place where they've had an opportunity to get some mentoring.
I think it's been a great experience being on the board. I have learned so much more of what the OWA offers to women. I've seen a lot of people become involved. I think the OWA is a group that has, like, I can do this attitude, I want to be involved, and I've really seen that by being on the board. More and more women are taking part to help the organization move forward and to help women move forward in the industry. Been able to meet a lot of different women, just able to share stories with them, bond over similarities, you know, tough times, good times. And I think it's also helped make me a little more confident in my role, just kind of spreading the wings, getting out there and trying new stuff.
I sent Marge a very short, sweet text message when I had read that she was getting this year's Pleiades Award because, and I believe my words were, a little too late for such a fantastic person. And of course, we had one of our, semi-annual dialogues by email, and it was really very wonderful for me to see that Marge was getting this award, because it couldn't have been more deserved by someone who was instrumental at starting the OWA and bringing us to the forefront.
Well, Marge is clearly important to the optical industry just based on the role that she plays. I mean, she's in such a high visibility position, which really creates the opportunity for her to model what leadership for anyone, but in this case, leadership for women in the optical category should look like. I guess not a specific experience, but really talking to just the core of it. As I was trying to consider how do you sum up Marge, the word that kept coming to my mind is authentic. And you really, when you're interacting with her, she's very present and she is very interested in what you're having to say, and you get the real deal. And that's a pretty cool thing to be able to experience that when you're having an interaction.
Congratulations, Marge, on this very well-deserved award. I hope you're having a great time tonight. I want to thank you so much for all you do for the industry. You're well-respected and well-loved by everyone in the room and me personally. As my birthday sister goes, I look forward to many fun times ahead.
Marge, there's, in the world, there are only a certain number of people known by one name. So when you say Marge, everyone knows who Marge is, right? You have Beyonce, you have Seal, you have Obama, you have Marge. She is special. She's changed the business in so many ways. She holds us up to a very high standard and makes us all better as a result of that. Her integrity is unquestioned, and she's just a terrific colleague and a great friend to all of us in the optical industry.
I really cherish my time with her, and it's like a special thing that we try to do at every single trade show that we're both attending, which are just about all of them. And she's really a terrific woman, and I actually think the world of Marge, and we talk about her all the time, and always have, what a terrific lady she is and how much she's done and how well she is and performs at her job. So to sum up, what I think about Marge Axelrod is baseball may have A-Rod, the optical industry has M-Rod.